Hello, 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 happy Saturday to you all. Poncho here again, and we're doing more of this. Hopefully we can knock out the remainder of the game here. No need to sort of dwell on that too long. Okay, so when we last left off, we had obtained our third crystal, freed our third maiden. We did the Evil Lost Woods temple, I guess. And we gotta get back to the town somehow. And once we do that, we'll be in a good spot to take care of the rest of it. How about this? I need to go back there anyway. So let's drop the mirror right there. Blow on our little instrument. And get going along. Actually, you know what? I think I might want another potion or two. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I will splurge on the blue potions. Because I've got the disposable income for that. I'm nice and bougie. Yeah, so I am confident that we will wrap things up in this stream. Because there are a few things I want to attend to tomorrow. A few things I want to get out of the way. And after that's taken care of, hopefully I'll have an announcement of sorts. Either tomorrow or Monday. You know, with a nice fancy presentation and all of that. And it's going to be for the thing that I've been dropping hints of for a little while now. But we'll dig into that a little more as we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, first let me get back to the darkest timeline. Alright, good. Okay, running into the nose trees doesn't seem to do much of anything. And I don't think there was anything else I needed to do. I already blew the walls up, already got my heart pieces. I think I should be set to just go ahead and jump into the next dungeon. Okay, so this. Oh, those ghosts are easier to kill. Well, that's nice. Instead of the cuckoos, we have whatever these are. Like the skeletal birdies, it looks like. Okay, now here's one. How many pendants are we up to now? 3 pendants and 3 crystals. We are about to enter dungeon number 4. And happy weekend. Happy weekend to you. Haven't seen you around too much lately. Yeah, so this... Now, I ragged on my mother for the curtains incident in Hyrule Castle. But I think this might be, this very well could be one of those instances where I probably would accept a call to the Nintendo hotline. The entrance is here. I'm not sure what to do. Bombs don't work. I usually don't make it to because of the shield thief. Yeah, I think we're pretty well past that point. But anyway, you pull that open. Okay, and we are in dungeon number 4. La 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 la. Come on. Now, this is interesting because you can sort of walk back and forth, but you kinda have to... Oh, don't want that. Okay, now I am open to grabbing a few extra rupees, as we did splurge on a couple of potions just a moment ago. I'm pretty sure there's a key or two hiding underneath some of those skulls. Okay, bombable wall. Let's take care of that right away. Okay. I guess we'll do that as well. Might as well. Kaboom, kaboom. Alright. Alright, doesn't do too much there. Okay, where'd he go? Alright. Yeah, so the paths kind of loop around. You kind of have to dig, or at least poke around underneath some of the walkways in order to go to the next, some of the next rooms. Oh, come on. Run, run, run. Okay, so far so good. Alright, well, if I can pay a little closer attention, then I'd probably be a little better off. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we got a good chunk of the game out of the way when I streamed this last Sunday. So I think we're in a good position to just handle the rest of it. It's still like a key or two. That would be nice. I'd appreciate one. Seems like you're at the end. Not quite, not quite. I've still got... There's this, and 3 dungeons after that, and then the big palace at the end. So there's still a decent chunk of game to go. This is decidedly not the end. Let's see. What do we got down here? Okay, so that chest I opened already. That's the entrance. Okay, I probably want to go there. That should probably be my next priority. Okay. Okay, that, I think I... Okay, I think I understand. Alright. Okay, alright, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. We got our big boy key here. Although they're giving it to me kinda early compared to a lot of the other dungeons, which is interesting. Where was the walkway to that? I think it was here. No, I'm probably in an earlier section. Okay, right about here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, no key, just... Oh, well, we do have one. Never mind, then. Just line up. Alright. Yeah, I just love how just slamming a skull or a pot against them does more damage than your actual, than the actual weapon. Okay. Okay. I think we'll be doing okay here. Just wait. Alright. Okay, nothing of importance with these statues. Alright. Okay, that's one. Two. Okay, well, maybe it's not too important to try and go after those. But I can go back and check in there. Alright. Okay, nothing in there. That just takes me back around. I feel like there should be something in here. Something of actual importance. So that takes me down. Don't want to go down just... okay. Okay, this is the boss room. That's the boss room. Of course, there's a rather unique gimmick behind that one. Okay, let's jump through there. Alright. B2. Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn that you needed the upgraded mitt for that. Which I do believe is the item you get in this dungeon. Okay. Okay. Can I... Okay, outrun. Okay, cool. Oh, another key. Take you outside. Not just yet. I have plans for you that don't involve outside. Alright. Ooh. Is there anything else in here? No. No, this is just a troll room. Okie doke. Sort of jostle back down. Alright, this is what this is. Okay, now it's coming together. This is what we wanted. The Titan's Mitt. This. Ooh, okay. Forgot about that. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think I know what else we gotta do. There's not a whole lot left, so this next sequence should go by pretty quickly. It looks like the rupees sort of turned transparent when they were over those blue tiles. Well, I am going this way. You're just gonna have to bear with me. What we got here? Oh, snakes. Snakes for everybody. Come on. Actually, can I try this? We got a bird man up here. Come on. Can I get him down? Okay, maybe I won't need to. Okay. Maybe I should have done that from the get-go. Just to make my life a little easier. Alright. Okay, Extra Bombs tells me that they intend for you to do this. And that's going to set us up for the next little bit we gotta do. I'm not too concerned about that anymore. Just take our time here. Actually, you know what? If I can get, like, a fairy out of that. Okay, that'd be cool. Alright. Okay, we'll just head back down. Do this part. And you don't actually need keys to unlock these doors. even though they have the lock right in front of them. Which probably should be a hint that something is kinda... just a little amiss, just a little fishy. That there's more to this damsel in distress than meets the eye. There we go. And we have been bamboozled. Alright, now it's getting a little hairier. Just projectiles going everywhere. Oh, well, I think that should have been a hit. Drop a safety potion real quick. Okay, now we got 2 floating heads. Alright. Alright, nothing too crazy. Just really spammy with projectiles, but nothing too difficult. Plus we could just sort of ram our face into it. And that is, I do believe, crystal number 4 was the official number of that one. Oh boy, alright. What do we got here? Because of you, can escape. Okay, yeah, I know, I'm awesome, I did all that. Wise men sealed away at the Dark World. The Knights ran interference for them. Cool story, cool story. Sure, it's really important. Okay. The last one in the line is potential, okay. Yes. Okay, Big Mitt. We can do a few things with that now. So, where are we, relatively speaking? Okay, I want to hit up a few places first before we, jump back into the world of light. I think it's probably here. Okay. So we gotta get these out of the way. This is why we needed the giant's mitt. Oh wait, I can do this. Just realized I'm in the area with like all of these posts. We got more of the pound clack thing going on. Alright, that's what I wanted. Okay, easy enough heart piece to grab. So, like, how many more do we need to build? So, we've just finished dungeon 4. So, there are 3 more actual dungeons and 2 more heart piece hearts that we need to fill up. I think there's just 7 more pieces in total we need to grab. There was someone, I know there's someone that I needed to find. Because what he's gonna do for us is going to be pretty important. Okay, this guy, this is who we needed. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. Used to live in Kakariko Town. Take him to his partner. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, so for those of you who have been keeping score at home, this was the other dwarf blacksmith. Because the guy had just been sort of banging around by himself in there. Wait. Happy days are here again! Okay. No, that's the way you say it. That's the way you're supposed to say it. Okay. What does this dude say? Well, I reunited you guys. How about this? So this is how you get your next sword upgrade. Hey, you welcome, ask us anything. Oh, we'll temper... 10 rupees to temper your sword. That's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, so right now they're going to buff your, buff the Master Sword. Finish hammering the baguette. Well, you know, you didn't have panini presses back in this era, so you had to pound your sandwiches, the old-fashioned way. Have I done this yet? I'm not sure. Let me try... Okay, I did do that already. You know, I bet that's a very fascinating study, the history of flattening food. Right, maybe I can run around a bit. Sword is tempered up. We got the orange creamsicle sword. This is one step stronger than the Master Sword. And we all should be very glad to have it. Okay. And on the 8th day, God created the St. Louis Baking Company, then he rested. Can't remember if I've had anything from them yet. Or at least, yeah. I can't state with confidence whether I have or have not. Okay, so normally, under normal circumstances, completing Temple 4 or Dungeon 4 means you go straight to Dungeon 5, which we will. We will be going to this general area, Panera. Oh, okay, they changed names. I gotcha. I follow. Yeah, I'm just more familiar with, Panera. Actually, I haven't gotten anything from there in a while. I know, my folks used to get the Dutch apple bagels from there, which I liked. Don't know if they still make them, though. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, just smack me right dab in the middle of them. Wait, was that a... That guy looked like a different shade of... Okay, there's a blue guy and there's a more purpley guy. I don't think I ever noticed the purple dudes before. Actually, you know what? While we're here, we could also... No, we could also get the 4th bottle while we're at it, now that I think about it. Just need to get to the water somehow. Because those guys go down pretty quickly. Stop that. Oh wait, I think I had it backwards. You know what? I think I can still poke around a little more. Actually, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll go back to the village. Warp there. Then we'll do things like grab the chest for the thief to open. And then get ourselves positioned for a few more heart pieces. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the plan. That's the plan going forward. Okay, that's the digging game. We did that already. I know there was one decrepit house somewhere. Just need to find it. Yeah, so as I mentioned in the previous stream of this, I actually did play through this again back in December. So I'm a little more familiar with things than okay, here we are. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Okay. This is what I wanted. We're going to grab the mirror. Have our flying duck take us here. Wait, come on. Alright. Oh, so you can't actually dash with that thing. Alright. Well, that's new to me. Alright. Or do you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open the chest. Okay, and that is bottle number 4. So we have all our magical bottles now. Actually, what else? Okay. Bottle is done. And while we're in the neighborhood, we can grab a few more potions. Because, you know, honestly speaking, what else is there to spend money on at this point? Okay, I'm running into that thing where there's like 4 or 5 things I feel like doing. Where does this take me? Yeah, I want to get close to the graveyard because I know there's a thing there. A thing that could be kind of important to us. So we're going to do that. Huh. Oh, I thought alright. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to take a slightly longer route. Because this isn't going quite where I had intended. Yeah, actually, yeah, that would have been closer if I just walked from the potion shop. Yeah, okay. Stand still. Cool. Okay, so the graveyard was important for this. We can finally move those. Can I pull or push? Hold on. Oh, maybe... That was how to do it. No pulling, but dashing. And this gets us the magic cape. Lets us walk over spikes and other undesirable hazards. As opposed to a desirable hazard, but what are you gonna do? Quirk of the English language. Alright. I think what we can do is go back to Dark World. Grab a few... Grab 3 remaining heart pieces. And then we're going to do another dungeon. Actually, do these take me anywhere? Or are they just there to look big and imposing? Oh, cool, fairy. So if nothing else, those guys go down a little bit faster. With the red sword. How close am I to... there? Because I'm not gonna do that dungeon just yet. But I do want to do this. Okay. Alright, so we're all set with that. Okay, so that isn't actually ice, because it's not sliding me around. We'll warp here. Fast travel to the bottom left section of the map. And we'll end up here. So this is going to be the next part we do. First, we need to do something about this torrential downpour. Because who can go exploring under conditions such as these? Grab the medallion. Do something about this terrible weather. Alright, cool. I'm happy with that. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why on earth are we doing Dungeon 6 before Dungeon 5? Well, there's something we can get here that'll make our life in 5 a lot easier. Bum, bum. Okay, piece of heart. Nice. More rupees. And I do believe if we position ourselves, let's say right about here, and didn't do our mirror thing. We can get another piece of heart. Alright. So that should set us up nicely for, Oh, are you serious? It's right there and I can't get there. Well, you know what? We can always do this. It's an extra step, but... you know, it's not too troublesome. Come on, come on. Into the tile you go, Junior. Alright, Swamp Dungeon. A lot of slimy things. Wait, that's not. Okay, this is more like it. And this does mark the first appearance or reappearance of the Wizrobes. A beloved character throughout the entire series. Although I do feel these guys are a bit easier to maneuver around than they were in some of the older games. I mean, for starters, you can actually kill them with your sword. I think in the original Zelda, it was either like bombs or arrows. Alright. I guess I need to be a little... Oh, okay. Oof. Could have been a little tricky there. All right, let's try this again, since I think I have an idea. Or I think I know the play I need to be making. All right, big chest. Can't really do anything there just yet. I am gonna have to knock those tiles down at some point. But it couldn't hurt to look around on the lower floor for a bit. I'm gonna need that crystal at some point. Here we go. Everything is just shooting projectiles at you for some reason. The dungeon itself is not exactly happy with me. Okay, got a key. What does this do? Got another key. Wasn't expecting one so soon, but, you know, I'll take it. I'm so glad, you know, you can kill them with the skulls, too. As I mentioned before, I'm happy when I'm able to play a Zelda game like it's Super Mario 2. The Doki Doki version. There's something so primal yet so simplistic about that. Okay. Got a key again. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wait for you to sort of saunter on over. And I think this is probably one area where the cape would come in handy. I just want to bash him with the skull. I want to use this skull to bash in his skull. Oh, come on. Well, you know what? I guess we're not doing that today. Pull out the cape. Yeah, yeah, I need the big man key for that. Okay, a couple of bombable walls, because I have a few options here. Oh, I get to think one of them might be a decoy. Or are they both decoys? I mean, I guess that always is an option. Alright, I'll wait for you to pop back around. Okay, we got you open. Got a map. And you can just tell by the positioning of that skull there that there's definitely something underneath. Alright. Yeah, nice little bit of a trickery they pulled there. Let's see. I think there's somewhere to... Okay. The slugs are new. I haven't seen the slugs yet. Okay, now he gets his fairy after about 5 tries. I'll see if I can get an energy drop from anything. And that should be... Okay, so that's... I've got 2 normal keys to burn through. Well, I might as well give this door a try. Alright. What would be the ideal play here? Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do. I was wondering if these guys just spawn forever. Come on, reappear. Oh, you sneaky prick. Well, you know, I don't even think we need the, need the fire rod necessarily for these. Okay, 4 torches. Oh, but I'm on a timer. Okay. Wait. No particular order, but they expire quickly. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of movement that's happening in the other room. Okay, well, we did that already, boss. So we're hopping down there. Alright, there's our big key. The big key to unlock all of our hopes and dreams. I find it interesting that they give you the choice to just sort of dash to the end there. But we still got a few things left to do. I mean, we still got a whole regular key we haven't even touched yet. See? I guess I can't move those from that side. Alright, how about... Stop that. Get to that other side. Alright. Alright, so this is the plan. Hook shot, dash, then open the big chest. It's exactly the way that this is going to proceed. Okay, Cane of Samaria. Very helpful if you make proper use of it. It's a mysterious cane. Very mysterious indeed. Oof. Alright. So that was the thing. That was the big thing I wanted. I can't move those. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, get to the ground floor somehow. Or at least get to the lower level. Hopefully this should be it. Right, downstairs we go. Alright, rupees. A key just to unlock a rupee room. Rupee room, I guess. Alright. This is obviously a cane puzzle. Let me go ahead and powder you off real quick. Alright, anything else of importance here? Yeah, this feels like a cape situation. Oh, alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Wall. Ooh, I think this was all just for rupees, honestly. Yeah, but... Okay, well, we got some extra cash. Oh, the little guys. The little angry guys. Okay. We'll smack that. Which gives us access to this. Alright, cool, baby, cool. Shit. Do these guys just fall forever? I don't know, I felt that... I kind of feel we're gonna have to hit that at some point. But if not, I guess we can always backtrack. Okay, cool. Free access. This is accessible to us now. I guess we're at the boss. Another fight with some eyeballs. That's a lot of damage they're doing. Okay, one down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. I feel like I'm getting kinda lucky. Well, I wasn't too lucky there. We might have to drop another potion. You usually come in here with, like, the upgraded tunic. And I think he's just... I think all he does from this point is just bounce. We just get to play tennis with him. Oh, are you fucking shitting me? That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm very unhappy now. Extremely displeased. Oh, hold on. We still have the cane, don't we? Tell you what. Tell you what. We'll come back for that. Since we have the item in hand already, we can try this. This is what we're gonna do. We have the cane with us. So what I'm thinking is, since we're in the neighborhood, we'll do Dungeon 5. Come back with an extra heart and the armor. And just deal with the rest of it. Because the ice dungeon can get pretty obnoxious. But we kinda have our get out of jail free card for it now. We have compass in tow, compass in hand. Alright. See, I wanted to get at least 4 of them at once. That didn't quite happen. Alright, I guess we're pushing it in the opposite direction then. Top row, let's give that a try. Come on. Dissipate for me already. How about... I'll drop you there. Take a little jump downward. See, that guy was a boss in the in Link's Awakening. That's not what I wanted to press. That guy was a boss in Link's Awakening, but no, the other curved button. Can I? Is another? Nah, nothing important. Got a tasty key. All right, I needed that to be a little different. No, my fat fingers are just pressing the map screen. My friggin' gorilla mitts. Okay, that takes me back around. Okay, for not quite all of them, but close enough. I was relishing in the chance to show off some fancy sword skills. I don't think I want to go downstairs just yet. Oh, was there something in there? Oh, alright. No key. I'm sure there's some goodies. Oh. Okay. That wall, another wall that's not quite ready to be blown up. Okay, but we will... Oh, well, that just took me right around. That's a heart. I think there's probably a switch we gotta press here. Yep, that's the one. Nice and easy. Alright. Yeah, I thought I could play clever and sort of go around it. Oh, hey, another key. Alright, since we came through there, I guess we can check out the southern room. Alright. Alright, 2 keys. 2 keys for now. Okay. I think it was just a loop around. So we can try this again. I don't think that guy moves at all. I want to see if there's anything. Nah. Okay, so that's everything we could do in that room. Absolutely everything. Okay. Yeah, so tempting. But at least I do not have to worry about this room. We don't have to worry about the idiosyncrasies of the room we were just in, because we have procured the Cane of Samaria from the dungeon that we attempted earlier. Yeah, no need to hang around there. This is one of those dungeons where you end up looping back around quite a bit. Yeah, because this is, yeah, the most backtracking out of any place in the game. How about I try this? Not sure I went up there just yet. Okay. This looks different enough. I haven't bothered with any of the bomb or arrow upgrades yet. Okay, that's another key. Okay, more bombs. Okay, that's the one statue that you could pull. Or that had a tongue that could be pulled. Well, that's the map. I was hoping for the big key, but... guess they're not gonna give it to me just yet. Alright. There we go. This is what I wanted. This is everything I wanted in my life. Okay, magic powder. So this is the one with the movable blocks. Can't want to do that just yet. Okay, and I was there already. Let's go for this. Oh wait, I think that's taking me to the start. Never mind. I think what I wanted to do was in here. Because that would take me back down. And I think I need to climb up to where the climb up to the room where the big chest is. Gonna do this again. Oof. Oh wait, I should have left it in that position the first time. I could have done that. Alright. Okay, now I took down all 5. That's the play I wanted. Okay, whip out the cape. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is... This is where we wanted to go. Alright, yeah, this is looking familiar. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, bombs. Yeah. Yeah, because what they want you to do is that. Drop down. Grab the armor. They gave me the blue tunic, but they also gave me a new, golden yellow cap. Okay. Now I think I can actually finish the... Get out of here. We'll pop that open. Go in there. Okay, a little bit of... Get some loving from the fairy. Okay, so normally there were some ice blocks on a level above us. And the big convoluted puzzle that we needed to do was push those blocks down, but also do stuff with the changing crystals. Do I even need to go in here for that? Okay. I mean, extra hearts are nice if I need them. Okay, I'll just top off the magic powder. Yeah, but you would have need to go back up and down, push that crystal. But since we already have a block of our own, we don't really need to bother with that. And I'm going to... Well, I'll wait for the boss fight to actually start. Because I think this isn't going to be much of an issue, much of a problem for us. Big icy eyeball. And I'm gonna take Iffy's advice and just fire off a round of bombos right from the get-go. So these guys kind of look like the prototype for Kracko from the Kirby games. But then again, you also had a cloud with an eye in it, that type, a cloud with an eye in it. Let's try that again, a cloud with an eye in it. You had one of those in Ghouls and Ghosts for the arcade and the Genesis. Or Mega Drive, if you prefer. Okay, so he goes down. Alright, and that's the boss of Temple 5 complete. Yeah, there's just so much nonsense you can sidestep if you just have the Cane of Samaria in that section. Thinning blood. Well, sometimes you need blood thinners. Alright. Yeah, I understand completely. Okay, so with that out of the way, we can try to do the swamp dungeon properly this time. So we'll just make a quick dash back over there. Oh. I need to pick up the block first, or the rock first. Excuse me. And hopefully this shouldn't take that long since we already cleared out like 90% of the dungeon already. We just need that boss fight to go a little better for us. Okay, hook shot. Oh, wait, you too. All right. Hook shot, dash, dash. Ooh. Well, I guess there's a little more preparation we need to do. Oh, I can't shimmy through there. Oh, come on, I just did this like 15 minutes ago. Oh, okay, well, let's do that then. Actually, was there anything I could do here? Alright, alright. Oh, there's the compass. Not like we really need it. I wonder if this will expedite anything for us. Hell, it is a warp. Okay, the value in doing that was for the shortcuts. And that takes us down, but was there anything on this end? Okay, magic potion, sure. You know. Okay, B2. We did this already. Oh. Huh, I totally blanked out on the fact that... Stop that. Oh, come on. What is this? Alright. free fairy. Thank you. Let's just ignore all this. Since we already got all that treasure. Oh wait, I need to hit a switch, of course I do. Alright, one more time with feeling. Okay, that's one down. Okay, two at once. Three. You know what, I'll drop one. Sure, why not? Oh, come on. Okay, we are leaving nothing to chance at this juncture. That's what I wanted to have happen the first time. But you know what? Better late than never. Hey, and this is crystal number 6. We have 6 of these little buggers now. Hour and a half when we knocked out 3 dungeons. Thought that would take a little longer. But then again, we are kind of loaded for bear. Alright, you escaped. Yes, all thanks to me. I am keenly aware of that. Alright. Okay, last little part. The rock where the turtles live. I mean, I don't know if any actual turtles live there or not, but that's just what they call it. And I think I'm all good here. I do want to top off my potions again, and I do feel... yeah. Tell you what, we'll drop one of those. Make a quick warp. buy another potion because, again, what else am I going to spend the money on? And tell you what, I gotta do something real quick. Something that requires my attention. Just give me a couple minutes. Let me just mute myself real quick. Okay, we're good. Yeah, just need to grab, water bottle for hydration purposes. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna try to do now is... we're gonna make our way... well, first thing I want to do is I want to knock out whatever remaining part pieces are left. I think we just got 4 that we really need to worry about. Oh, wait. Actually, yeah, we can do that too. We can do that too, now that I think about it. Yeah, because I saw the house, and I just remembered now might not be a bad time to get the last sword upgrade out of the way. Because I think they'll let you do it now. At least they should. Yeah, this place. Okay. Got the super bomb. You know, I'm kind of glad that they didn't pull like a Castlevania 64 on you and just have the whole thing go up in flames if you take a hit. See, because I took a hit just there, and my bomb is doing just fine. Alright, so we gotta find a crack in the wall. Two. One. Alright. Okay, two important things we gotta do. Sure, let's throw the bow and arrow in. Yes, I did. Silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. Well, you know what, don't worry. As long as you're doing your job. Silver arrows. We've got that out of the way. Okay, and the sword. Okay, giving us something better. We got the yellow sword. Most people play swords using the yellow one. So now a lot of these guys can go down, like, just a couple of hits. One, two... Yeah, just two regular slashes for the bomb Cyclops guys. That's how overpowered we are now. Oh, stop that. Okay, now where do I want to go now? I do want to go to the graveyard. I think there should be, like, a hook-shottable area up there somewhere. But yeah, we got a cool new sword to match our hat. And everything is going just peachy. Let's see. I know there's one heart piece we need to get. It's in that graveyard area. Wait, am I thinking of Link's Awakening, where there was a downed bridge and an area that you needed the hook shot to go across? I mean, I guess we can go down and back around again. Yeah, that's a significant loop. Okay, that we already did. You know what? Probably this would be faster. Oh wait, yeah, okay, yeah, I needed to be in Dark World for that. Needed to be in Dark World, then warp back to the World of Light. I think that's how it went. Okay, just a little further down. Okay, I don't think I've been in there just yet. What do you want? Alright, this is the play. This is what I wanted. Actually, I do want to check this out first. Ah, well. I don't know, wasn't that important anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's obviously telling me I need to, bomb something. In we go. Okay. Just need 3 more. Actually, is there even an entrance to Death Mountain from there? Oh, I had an arrow pointing in that direction. So what was in here? Okay. Yeah, just a shop. Just a shop. Nothing too vital. Oh, I see. Alright, so that's the next one we need. Now those guys don't just... They're done in one shot. Okay, get the cape out. Alright, yeah, simple. Okay, so the last two... I believe the last two are going to come to us when we're a bit closer to the actual dungeon. Actually, wait, was that the only way in and out? Huh. Okay. So we'll warp right through. Let's go about this normally. And we can make our way to the actual Turtle Rock. And then Dungeon 7. Alright, so... I just saw a heavy rock there. So I'm going to assume that's where I need to be. Stop that. Come on. I always thought this looked like a nose, those holes being nostrils. Maybe I need to drop down into there. We're gonna need to blow up a few walls here, it looks like. Okay, don't really need you just yet. Oh, okay. Alright, so that was the other one. Okay, so I guess that's it for ground level. But I guess we can take a look at what's in here. There should be... Maybe that takes me to the, maybe that gets me closer to... No, not quite. See, I assumed that was going to take me closer to that, wall I needed to bomb earlier. I'll take a look outside. See, that drops me down. So maybe in here? Well, I feel like I should be able to bomb something, but I don't think that's gonna work for me. Let's try this again. I'll stop you. Oh, well, this looks a little different. Yeah. Okay, I need to drop down from a little higher for that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I hit him while he was flashing, but just in, like, kind of the last piece of his animation. Okay, yeah, that wasn't it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that we did already. Mm-hmm. Maybe the one here. No, it's the same thing. Hmm. Oh, come on, just stand still. Stand still. Alright, got him on the rebound there. I mean, look, you know, at least I know the fairies are there where I need them. When I need them. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be my priority for a little bit. Just want to know if there's anything I overlooked the first time around. Alright. Now I guess I'm ready to scale a little further up now. Okay, get you out of the way. And I was just there. So I guess we need to maybe start a little further up. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I think. Yeah, I already came from there. Alright, so we can try this again. Alright, it's our buddies from earlier. Well, they're not actually our friends, they just kind of happened to be in the area when we dropped in for the first time. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, nothing really, no real way to deal with him. Except avoiding at all costs. Okay. Actually, yeah, I can drop down to there. Come on. Alright, so maybe this was the hole we were looking for. And what do we have here? Well, better than nothing, better than nothing. We are gonna have to backtrack, but... yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I can live with it. Actually, can I... yeah, I'm kind of on the wrong side of Death Mountain, but... maybe this was a little quicker, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it takes me all the way up. Okay. This takes us up there. I know we're gonna have to be up on that little section at some point. Oh no, wait, that was the thing for the spell we got earlier. A little closer to me. Wait, not the lantern, the hammer, please. I promise I know I can distinguish between those two. Now, was it this that got me? Okay. No, wait, did it? Oh, hold on. No, it caught me, but it wasn't... yeah, okay, it was the one further away. La 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 la. We'll try that again. Guess we'll try dropping off the one on the far right. I just have a hunch. Bum 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 bum. All right. Oh. Stay there for me. Once again, one more time with feeling. You know, it's instances like these where you kind of miss the ability to map certain commands to buttons, or map, you know, item usage to specific buttons. Okay, Fairy, can I... over here? Okay. Let me just poke my head in here real quick. Just to give it a good quick glance. Oh, okay. Okay, the two nostril tunnels are there. That's a shop. We don't really need that. Oh, alright. Alright. Well, okay. Let's try this approach. Oh, alright. Okay, maybe I had the right idea, but just in the wrong section. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might have been the case. Was it the one here? Well, I mean, we got access to chests now. Okay, that's a big rupee. We got bombs. And again, that's probably telegraphing they want me to blow something up at some point. Alright, alright. Okay, this is... That's ether. Sure, bomb party, let's blow everything up. Alright, we got two choices, two options. We don't need your services just yet. Okay. Alright, nice to keep that in mind. Alright, so I think I do the mirror ball dance here. Alright. Okay, just one more left. One more heart piece, then I promise we'll actually try to finish the game. Okay. Okay, let's drop an ether to sort of help get our bearings about ourselves. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of hookshot action here. Alright, 50 roops. Okay, more magic. Oh, what happened? Okay, toss that aside. Toss that aside. Okay, it does not appear to really be anything I could use there. More rupees. I'm not gonna argue with that. Alright. That's three. Three of the last four. I'm just trying to work out where the last one would be. Or do we actually need to start the dungeon for that? Thinking we might. We're close enough to that anyway, so... we can go on in ahead. And I think that too is going to require a little more mirror trickery. Yeah, I totally didn't remember the specific order for that. So that was just, you know, a big lucky guess. But I know what I need to do here. Open La Roca del Tortuga. Okay, anything... any particular use here? Probably not. So let's mosey on right ahead. Where the block becomes our little trolley, our little gondola. Yeah, get ready to see a lot of that. Oh, cool, they gave me the compass right off the bat. I'm always appreciative of things like that. Oh, boy. Oh, wait. I can do that. See, game? I'm not as dumb as I look. You know, I feel like the mirroring out of the actual dungeons should have been something I had worked out a while ago. You know what? Let's try this. Let's go up here. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, not that much real estate to work with, but I think we'll do just fine. Are they actually going to give me a nice, clean figure 8? No, they're not. Yeah, they're just... I think that's... Okay, that should be it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, can I pull anything here? I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I should be able, like, to bomb something. It's just that kind of little impulse that I have. Alright, anyway, back to the trolley. Back to the inter-dungeon public transport system. don't think we want to go there because we just came from there. But we'll give you a try. Okay, more magic. Arrows. Alright. Maybe up here. Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. Oh, alright. Let's try that. Yeah, it's that one on the upper right that's kind of psyching me out. Alright, and hopefully... Why did it do that? It didn't let me off. Let's try. Okay, will you let me off the thing now? Let me out. I'm holding the D-pad. Okay. Oh, come on. You do it right as I pass it. It goes out right as I pass it. I think I should probably wait to get that last one. How about this? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me off the platform! The game's not letting me off the platform. What a bunch of garbage. I wish you would learn to read my inputs a little better, game. That's all. That's our map. And that's our key. Okay. Sort of waltz down there. Okay, we've got a key to do this all. A key to do this now. Fairy. Okay. Oof. Okay, so, yeah. Guess I need another key. So I guess Link's Awakening wasn't the first Zelda to repurpose the Chain Chomps. Oh, we did that already. Did that already. Huh. How about... alright, well, I guess that wasn't it then. Well, those don't move. Yeah, parts. You know, if it didn't take so long to kind of go around each time, I think this might have been a little more bearable. Bake Off sounds good. Not sure I've ever sat down to an actual episode of that, though. All right. Oh, maybe there's something I missed the first time. Yeah, well, we made it to Turtle Rock. This is I believe, the penultimate dungeon of the game. Well, that last one got me, but... Yeah, that was the totally unnecessary one. Okay. It's gotta be in here, because I can't think of anywhere else to really go right now. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, there's the key. There's the key. That's the key we wanted. Tell you what, now that we have now we actually have a bottle for you. Let's do the prudent thing and just stash you in there. Come on. Line up. Line up for me, please. Okay, so we got these little chute things. That like to take us around. Okay, so now we're maxed out on the fairies. And I just need this guy to sort of bounce back to me. Okay, we got a key. Good. We're making some progress. We got the big key. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. Okay, the one that I'm looking at, the one at the bottom, I think that's the one that's gonna take us to our last heart piece. Pretty sure about it. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll give this one a try then. Alright. Okay, that's the way out. That's the way out. I guess we can see what's in here. Okay, this gives us the mirror shield. Now we've got the best shield in the game. Let's try this. I think this is the one. Yeah, because we couldn't get to it normally. I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay. This is looking familiar. This has to be our last heart piece. Alright. And indeed it is. Okay. Alright, all the hearts are accounted for. We're good to go. Okay. Right. Oops. Okay. Big monster key. So I think we can handle the remainder of this dungeon without too many issues, hopefully. Alright, 2 ways to go. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. This was... Okay, that's more like it. Well, I could have done that a little more cleanly, but, you know, the end result was the same. Alright, now what do we have here? Oh, come on. Okay, so something opened somewhere. Well, I just came from there. What are you doing? Bombs. Wouldn't let me go down. I think I just came from there. Up we go. That's the rupee. Yes, the spinning blades of, spinning blades of fire. No, that wasn't it. Oh, there's something I need to hit, like, before I get to that point. Okay, was that it? I hope that was it. Yeah, I'm still gonna need another key. Oh boy, this guy. Come on, up you go, up you go. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Okay, that's the key. Okay. Come on, stand still. Okay, got the fairy. Oh, seriously? Okay, that's more like it. Maybe top off a little health. Okay, grab a few more bombs. Alright. Okay, this is... I do believe this is the home stretch of this temple. Temple dungeon, I think. Those terms are basically completely interchangeable to me by this point. Okay, boss. Good. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of him right off. Oof. I need the fire rod. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm dropping a potion. Yeah, he's a tank in terms of damage, but... Well, not a tank, but... What's the phrase? High DPS? Sure, we'll go with that. And with that, we have all 7 crystals. Let me just take a quick sip. Oh hey, it's our girl. Finally, someone worth listening to. I appreciate you coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone could stop him. Besides us, which is what we're here to do, but if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Go to the Tower of Ganon. Damage Sponge. Well, he's doing the damage to us. It only took a couple of powered-up hits to kill him. So, I don't know. Glass Cannon. Peace to the country without fail. Do you understand? Yes. Okie doke. Alright, not really too much else to do. Because we got everything. We got absolutely everything, so let's just proceed. Oh, it's the Lionel Richies. I thought they'd put up more of a fight, to be honest. Yeah, just two sword slashes. Doesn't take a lot. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, so that's the way upstairs, but there is one little thing I want to do downstairs. They're dying on the ceiling. I still can't... Well, I guess I can believe it, but I think it's kind of rude for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's kind of rude for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to induct Lionel Richie without inducting the Commodores first. I don't know, man. The guys who came up with Brick House... Easy. Well, I mean, Lionel Richie wrote those songs, obviously, but... You know, I do want to give him credit for at least, you know, getting Night Shift out the door. You know, I think that's kind of the issue I had there. Okay, let's unlock that. Ooh, two of them. Oh, they're getting kind of... They're getting dangerous with me now. Okay, got the map. Yeah, so this is a big, sprawling dungeon. Oh, wait, I know what I can do. Inducting Morrissey, but not... Yeah, that's exactly what it would be. What do I want to do here? I just want to get the one. Okay, cool. Wait, they both did it? Well, you know what? It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I figured there was some kind of trick like that. I'll take the right-hand side first. Okay, well, I need a way out. Well, maybe if it takes us to that cracked wall, that would be nice. Yeah, I mean, nothing against Lionel Richie himself. That just struck me as a weird move. And that you're hanging all the other guys in the group out to dry. Okay, I think this is an area where the ether would very much come in handy. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this room. I don't know, was there a way up through here? Okay. Okay, we can do that. Oh, we gotta go up and around. Right, that's what I intended to do. I could have rolled with that from the get-go, but whatever. Come on. I'm pretty sure I go down there. Okay, cool. Alright, I got silver arrows now. Silver arrows. Oh, they're going down in like one shot apiece. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, so am I going up or am I going to the side? That's the big bad key. 10 arrows, 10 bombs. Or some bombs. Okay, let's bomb that. Ooh. Oh, well. Oh, okay, cool. This is where I want it to be. And the last big major treasure of the game was the red mail, more protection. Actually, can I just... Is there a quicker way back down? Stop that. Yeah, and... Okay, cool. That was... What do we got in here? Anything of any real importance? Arrows, bombs... So I don't think I really need anything else here. Yeah, I think that's it for the ground floor. Which means we can go ahead and ascend. on. Okay, that's more like it. What is it? There's a switch there? Huh. Or is this a block pusher? Okay, yeah, block pushing. Okay. Oh, Alright. Game likes to throw a lot of these fire boys at me. I see what's happening. Alright. Yeah, probably not that much finesse here going forward. Because I'm at the end and I have a propensity to want to tank. Oh, come on. Probably should start running from the word. Oh, do I have to do that again? That's absurd. Come on. A bunch of nonsense. Yeah, just go, just go. Okay, how about this? See, I knew that trick. I had that well scouted. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can, you know, pull off a nice little trick there. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, I can just hook shot across there. Never mind. And these guys go down without much fuss. Yeah, I'm noticing a theme here. Alright. Oh, come on. You were right there, man. It just keeps going! Come on. Well, the shield should have blocked it, but the game feels like cheating today. Come on, come on. Alright. So we are redoing the bosses we fought to obtain the pendants. Okay, 1 down, 2 down. Yeah, this isn't too tricky, honestly. Ha ha, ha ha. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, I need to ether again. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Yeah, the sword takes him out. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, come on. Again, not the smoothest move I could. Ooh, this. Alright. Let's take the skulls out first. Let me see. Let me try to get the lay of the land here. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're going upstairs. Oh, okay, I know that room. I know that room. It's... Come on, let me do the thing. It's blocking the flames. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. Come on. I know what I need to do. I just need the game to let me do it. How did that miss? Let me go. Come on. Right. Now I gotta do this one again. Maybe I can kill these guys and they'll maybe drop something. Up here, please. Are they not gonna give me anything? Are they seriously not? I need more magic. This is so fucked, really. Can't go there. Okay, now what the shit do they expect you to do? This is just completely asinine. Because when the room screws you over enough, and you're out of magic, what choice do you have but to leave the dungeon and restart? This is just complete. This is just complete dog shit. It really is. See, I might have enough for this, but I'm not gonna have enough for the next part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Barely made it. There we go. There we go. All right, that's what I was hoping for. Get off my ass. Okay. All right. Okay, 2 spinny slashes. That's good. That's fantastic. That's great. Okay, let's hook shot over. Rupees that we're probably not going to spend on anything meaningful. Get off of me. Get the fuck off me. Alright. Alright. Okay, let me do one little thing first. One tiny, teeny little thing. This shouldn't take more than a moment. But, well, that happens sometimes. All right. I wonder if I can, you know, get him multiple times. Okay. Okay, so I can smack him with the, hitboxes. Cooperate with me, please. Alright, nice little, diagonal shot. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, he wasn't too tough. I was wondering why it smelled like pork. Now he's a bat. He's a pig and he's a bat. Now we could dive straight in. Come on, over here. Babe, please, here. But I do... Bat Ganon, yeah. I do want a potion or two. So we'll get those. Because I am going to be using a little bit of magic here. Let's see, what do I have the cash for? Come on. I know you're happy and free, but I need you to do a few things. Alright. Okay, 2 fairies, 2 blue potions. Because we're at the end, why not spend it all? Where am I at with arrows? 30 arrows? Yeah. I have not upgraded my arrow count, like, once during the game. And I genuinely don't believe I'll be needing it. Alright, end of the game. Final fight. Well, this isn't final fight, but this is the final confrontation. between Tingle and Pigma Dengar. Alright. Oh, it was an alter ego. Oh, so you were cosplaying. Okay. Cosplaying as another dude. How tricky. How fiendish of you. Ganon is Belger confirmed. Okay. Let's make a little space for ourselves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. Alright, tell you what. I'll drop a cure-all here. I said... Okay. If you're doing well, then just spam random bullshit now. Well... Okay. Well, it's not that random, he's just doing it while he's, non-visible. What was that, like 4 or 5 arrows? Well, thanks for coming in, Polly. You saw the end of the game. Four arrows. Yeah, I literally used like 4 arrows on him. I started with 30. I'm at 26. Okay, cool. No social battery. I get that. Yeah. Truth be told, I haven't had much social battery in my own stream. But you know what? The important thing is we accomplished what we set out to do. And that is, win a Zelda game. Alright. Yeah, so... I did beat a video game. Yeah, video game. I never played through the entire game as a kid, but I did win the Ganon fight after my folks, had gotten all the way here. So... I do have some experience with that particular fight. Okay, apparently Shred Shack Plays, thank you for the follow. I don't have any fancy bells and whistles going, but... Oh, Ganon is dead, we'll never have to see him again, yeah. But Shred Shack Plays, thanks for the follow. Not too many fancy bells and whistles yet, but I appreciate you watching all the same. If an evil-hearted person touching it grants its evil wishes. You are welcome. Good job. Appreciate it. Appreciate you dropping by. Stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Okay, it started as the Golden Land, it's now the Dark World. Building up his power here, conquer the Light World, make his wish completely true. But now you have totally destroyed Ganon, totally, utterly, completely. All traces of him gone. It only took us 3 games to do it. Okay. We're getting the golden power, just like Till Lindemann sang about. Give me golden power, right? That's what he was singing about, right? That's how the song went. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it did. And yeah, we got our big, shiny, triangle trophy. So, the epilogue. The king returned. Well, wait a minute. Oh, he was literally, like, resurrected? He was like a fucking skeleton at the beginning of the game in the intro. The sage, I guess he came back to life too after he was totally wasted after we grabbed the Master Sword. Totally destroyed Ganon. Sarasala's homecoming. Sarsaparilla finally decided to show his face again. Vultures rule the desert. Well, I mean, they were kind of there already. But I guess Thief Boy is starting to thief again. Oh, the bully makes a friend. Well, I mean, he's not so short anymore. Bully and Ball Boy, OTP. Okay, cool, my uncle's back too. Him and his purple hair and black mustache. And the Zora people have discovered commerce. To bridge the gap between the Hylian and the Zora cultures, no doubt. The witch... Well, the assistant is no longer an intern, she's now working full-time. And, she has stock options in the, potion company. The lumberjacks are still jacking it. Flute Boy plays again. Glad to see he isn't a dead tree anymore. Venus, Queen of Fairies. I didn't know they had names. Like, seriously did not know they had any names. The Dwarven Swordsmiths, they're still smithing away. Making level 3 swords for anyone who asks. The bug-catching kid has recovered and is catching bugs, because he likes bugs. The lost old man. And did he ever return to his kid? How did that play out? Oh wait, we left him there, and he never really found his way back home. There's only so much you can do when you're in that state of cognitive decline. Oops. The Forest Thieves, who really didn't play any role in this game whatsoever. And the Master Sword sleeps again, forever. There will be absolutely no need for any Master Sword going forward. Because this has all been taken care of. And now we get the actual end credits. Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to get a Zelda game in the books, get something for the VOD archive. Because I know Tears of the Kingdom was out, but I don't think I'm going to be getting to that one for a while. Backlog is so monstrously large, as it already is. So, what I can say is, I'm still going full steam ahead for next week's stream. The pre-birthday celebration, where I attempt to plow through Super Mario RPG in one sitting. Sometime tomorrow I'll have an official thing up, because I'm still putting the final touches on that. Well, final touches is teach myself how to use a PowerPoint again. We deal with the sleeping fish. Don't fall asleep on me, console. I need you lit up. So yeah, expect an official thing from me tomorrow with regards to that. And next Saturday we will be playing a Super Mario RPG, start to finish. Probably start early-ish. Around there. Because I did get that game for my birthday the year it came out. So it seemed only fitting to, stream it while I have a device that can actually play the game. Yeah, I'm toying with, I'm also toying with a Link's Awakening stream at some point. I haven't decided if I want to do the old Game Boy version, which I can play, on the Game Boy's Switch Online, or if I want to do the new one. I am leaning towards the remake, just for quality of life stuff. So I don't have to, pause to, change items every time. Or at least you have a good chunk of items mapped to, buttons. Like, you don't have to put the boots on every time. Stuff like that. And you can, mark things on your map that would make, the last dungeon really, a little more convenient. So those are my thoughts for now. So yeah, Mario RPG stream next week, count on it. It's just a test of some things. Me testing how to use certain features on OBS. Me testing a test of my endurance, because that stream should go on for at least, I don't know, 10, 12-ish hours. Is that how long that game typically goes? See, I don't understand what the one there is for. Is it the number of times you left a dungeon? I'm not sure. It can't be... Okay, total teams played. Okay, I did save restart twice. Yeah, when I did this back in December, deaths or hearts 0. But I didn't get to 0 hearts in, either the 4th or 5th dungeons. That's weird. Anyway. Okay, so that's the show for you folks today. Did you use a fairy? No. No, I only died once at the boss for the, for Misery Mire. And after that, I went out and did the Ice Palace, got the armor, and went back and finished Misery Mire. I mean, I've gotten deathless runs, but it still had... I think it's related to, the number of times you load your save file. I am almost totally confident on that. Alright. Okay, so with that, that's the end of the show. As I stated before, look forward to me playing a whole lot of Times You Died and Saved, and that's what it is. Saved and quit. Saved and quit. That's what happened, because I did... Yeah, okay. That's That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of Zelda. Look forward to next weekend, next Saturday. It'll be the Poncho Smith pre-birthday Super Mario RPG stream. I will try to make it not 24 hours. I don't think I'm gonna need 24 hours to beat that game. I need to do the Mario RPG stream to work my way up to a 24-hour stream. Of course, that begs the question, when am I ever going to find time to do a 24-hour stream? But, you know what, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and sometime tomorrow I'll try to have an official thing. I don't know if I'll tweet it out, but I'm thinking of making like a brief, video sort of explaining things, and where you can find it and all that swell stuff. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, sometime tomorrow. Expect something official from me. But with that out of the way, this has been Poncho Smith. Appreciate everyone who dropped by. All I ask of you is your time. So enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, whatever time it is. Or whatever time it is when you're, watching the VOD. Good night, and good luck. Okay, we can stop now.